Okay, so today I want to teach you how to double your close rate with zero stress. Everybody likes to talk about sales and dating. So, yes, this works on dating too. And I usually do, like with my clients, I usually do like one on one audits or like I listen to sales calls. So, every client is really, really different. But what I want to do here is basically there's three big mistakes that almost every salesperson that I've worked with makes. I don't really know why, but there's patterns in life. So, these are the big three. So the first one is called a soft ultimatum. So this is a Mr. Nice Guy ultimatum. People also do this in dating. So you really like someone and you make them really uncomfortable by how much you like them and how nice you are. So I had a situation a long time ago. There was a store that I used to love going into. The guy was really nice. He would talk to me forever, and I would feel guilty, and I would buy a shirt, and then I just didn't want to keep doing that, so I stopped going to the store. So you can be too nice, and what happens when you're too nice is people don't give you bad news, and you want bad news. Like the thing that all really successful relationships have in common is your ability to give bad news to each other. Like whether it's a client or a prospect or a lead, you have to be able. People have to feel like you can handle the rejection or you can handle them. So when you're super nice, it creates an environment where people just don't want to buy from you. So that's a soft ultimatum. So when you're really value selling, when you watch too much gong.com or whatever, that stuff will happen a lot. And this is very normal for beginner salespeople. The other thing that happens is what's called a hard ultimatum. So that's like you're a jerk, but like not in a cute way, like when you're just actually a jerk. And in dating, it's like when people are like, "Oh, nice nails," or they fake. You guys remember that stuff? Or when like they just get really upset. People just get really mean to people. And we've all probably done this. In sales, this also happens. You get really aggressive and really mean, and you're like, "Well, we only work with action takers. So if we don't have a decision by the end of the call, we're not going to work with you. We have one spot left." Like stuff like that. And you'll do better than the nice guy, but you're gonna miss a lot of the best people get really turned off by this. So your ideal clients kind of know the game. Like one of the things that you notice when you're around like a very attractive person is that she's like a lot of times you'll have a friend like this and she'll tell you she's like, all guys look different, but then when I reject them they all act the same, right? So it's like when you have a really high end prospect, they kind of know the game. So when you do these kind of jerk behaviors that might work on a B2C level, it's not always a good idea. And then the other mistake is kicking people off the train. So you have a sales process, you go from meeting to meeting to meeting until they sign up, but you don't have a follow-up meeting scheduled. You're like literally kicking them off the train before they sign up. So this is another big mistake. So people are either too passive and nice, too aggressive and mean. What you really want to do is be assertive, and you can be as aggressive as you like as long as you explicitly give the prospect a feeling. An ultimatum is what happens when you feel really trapped. It's like the worst level of negotiation. They always have to feel like the door to leave is always open. So you have to explicitly give them permission. You do this in a bunch of different ways. You're like giving them the price, and then if you see them hesitate, you're like, "Listen, do you feel like what we charge is a good amount? Do you feel it's too much? Do you feel it's too little?" And then they say it's too much. They're like, "Well, do you mean it's too much for your company personally right now? Do you feel it's too much in general? Just tell me about it." Like the door should always be open. Like, "Hey, let's just do another meeting. I'll send you everything you need. We can just talk over the materials. Hey, okay, I'll send you the contracts and the onboarding. Just do it when you're ready. We can book another meeting." Like you always give them a way to back out. And what happens is it makes the sale feel very, very organic. So a good close is just like you're on the third or fourth date or whatever, and it's just what naturally comes next. But it's at the prospect's pace. Like the prospect is really the one who's in control. As soon as you accept the fact that in sales that it's really up to them, and you just create, your job is just to create a lot of opportunities for them to buy, and then reach out to enough people that if 20 or 30 or 40% buy, you're still thrilled. So that's your opportunity. It's not to try to control them and make them do something. You people hate to be sold, but they just love buying. So all you do is you create a ton of opportunities to buy, and then you let the ones who really like you go with you. And the ones who don't like you go. Like you have a really good first date. You already say, okay, let's meet up again in a few days. And then you make plans. And then what's she gonna say? No. Like if she says no, just go to the next one. There's gonna be one who goes like my wife. We just met every day. We planned the next date on the date, and then we were pretty serious within a couple of weeks. Like when a prospect really likes you, you don't have to work so hard. But anyway, hope this was helpful. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.